All right, dragon breath. It's hot, it's horrid. Overall, it's just a torture to your victim, whoever you share your living space with. As a newlywed myself, I used to find it so embarrassing. So much so that I would literally wake up at least an hour before my husband. That way I can get a head start on my dental hygiene routine. I wondered, what could I do about this? Did it have to persist? Was there actually something that I could do to fix this? I couldn't keep sacrificing my precious beauty rest for the sake of trying to mask my halitosis. So I decided to do some digging. Now, after several days of research, I feel informed enough to tell you not only what causes halitosis or bad breath, but also tell you some tips on how you can prevent it. Let's begin with the cause. So, according to an article written by one of America's leading dental hygiene brands, or as you would know it, Colgate, there are just a few major things that we can blame for extreme morning breath or just bad breath in general. So number one, severe dieting, which we've all been guilty of a time or two in our lifetime. Food breakdown. Now this is a result of not remembering to brush your teeth before bed, simply eating too late. Tobacco use. Smokers tend to be more prone to gum disease. And also, decreased saliva production. Believe it or not, your saliva is actually your mouth's mechanism to fighting off bad bacteria. Now that we know a few things that actually cause bad breath, let's talk about how we can prevent it. So, according to American Dental Association, poor hygiene will leave food particles on your gums, on your teeth, on your tongue. And when the bacteria in your mouth breaks it down, it actually releases a chemical that will leave behind a foul odor, hence your morning breath. Now, the ADA, also known as the American Dental Association, recommends brushing with a toothpaste that contains fluoride. You want to do this at least twice a day. You also want to floss along with that. Now, when brushing and flossing, it's important not to forget your tongue. It's a major harbor of bacteria in your mouth. I know we can sometimes go quickly at night, but you definitely want to make sure you get your tongue, or your morning breath can be pretty bad. It is also recommended to choose a toothpaste with the ADA seal of acceptance. Seeing that it's the American Dental Association, it's only right to make sure that the toothpaste that you choose actually has their seal. This can guarantee you that it meets the criteria of safety and also hygiene. Now, if you happen to suffer from dry mouth, which a lot of us do, chewing sugar-free gum or even eating sugar-free candy will actually stimulate the saliva in your mouth. So to get that saliva production going, because once again, it kills the germs in your mouth. And also, if you suffer from dry mouth at nighttime, if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with a dry mouth, keep a glass of water next to you. It can really help with the halitosis in the morning. Now, above all of these things, if your bad breath continues to persist, make a doctor's appointment. You definitely want to see your dentist. They're the professionals with these things, so you definitely want to make sure you consult your dentist, and they'll lead you in the right direction. To wrap it all up, you want to just make sure that you take pride in your oral hygiene. Brush, floss, rinse. These are all things that you can do to avoid halitosis. Very important to do it before you go to bed. I also read on an excerpt at healthline.com that avoiding eating strong smelling foods. For someone like me, this is a struggle because I really love garlic, I really love onions. But it is recommended if you're struggling with halitosis in the morning to leave those things to later in the day, earlier in the day actually, because later in the day, it can cause bad morning breath. So for those of you who appreciate the onions and garlic like myself, eat it for lunch. Now, I just have some examples for you that I want you to take a look at. And I want you to look at these two toothpastes. These are things that most of us, the popular charcoal toothpaste that you've been seeing as a fad or a trend on social networks, and then our regular brand toothpaste that is a household favorite, Colgate. I want you to take a look at the back and tell me if you see the American Dental Association seal. Can you tell me if you see it on the back of that one?
Yeah, I see it here.
Yes, I see it.
Awesome. So as mentioned, Colgate is a recommended toothpaste. It is recommended by the American Dental Association. And this one is called Hello, very popular toothpaste brand, the new charcoal trend. You take a look and tell me if you see the American Dental Association seal.
No, I don't see it.
Nope, it's not on there.
Alrighty. So what is popular may not always be the best pick for your dental hygiene. Thank you for listening.